I had been at the Sundance Film Festival very briefly that year, and heard a little bit about the buzz of Exit through from a midnight screening that they'd had, but wasn't fully on my radar as something. It didn't get distribution, it didn't get picked up, so it just kind of fell off my radar. And I'd been back from Sundance for a couple of weeks, and I got a call from a rep from the filmmakers of the film that wanted me to look at it. And I said, sure, I have time, one morning this week, can you send over a DVD and I'll watch it? And they said, well, we'll send it over, we won't leave it with you. They sent a guy over with the DVD, and he literally waited in the lobby while I watched the film in my office. And knowing the ArcLight audience and the Hollywood audience as I do, really thought it had some potential. And it ended up, we ended up opening the film in early April of that year, and the film played through the summer. And for a big studio film, for a little film, I mean, especially for a film that's an independently made film with no distribution, I mean, that's just unheard of. Being able to support that filmmaker and support the film and really launch what they have to look at as a wildly successful run, I take a lot of pride in that. I'd like the opportunity to have more and more documentary films seen by the public. It's one of my favorite genres, knowing that there's so many amazing stories out there and so many passionate filmmakers. How can I find an avenue for these films to get seen? This was an opportunity for us to bring at least 10 films to a theatrical distribution for a lot of people to see. That's really how the idea for the Doc Festival came about.